Have you seen Doctor Strange, the movie? Everybody should watch Doctor Strange, the movie. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Fuck. Okay, it's brilliant resource. Have you seen it?
I haven't.
Fuck! Have you? You have.
Have you seen it?
I haven't, but I
We
watched
just did, right? Oh, okay.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Like, you need to watch it. It's not just a movie. It's a lot in it. But there's a scene where he's doubting. He comes from he was basically his story is that he was a surgeon who gets mangled up and he can't do surgery. So he finds out that there's a mystic somewhere. Goes over there and she's trying to explain the chakras or whatever, and he's like, he says something, I don't remember exactly, I'm sure you can find the clip, it's a very nice clip. Something like, well, you don't understand or you don't get it, and she touches him and he flies, it's like astral body, flies out of his body like this. And it's slow motion, they did it so cool, and he just like looks around and he's like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I want to do that to you, you know? You guys have it backwards. I'm trying to shake the world and tell you it's not what you think. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, feel like I could truly, honestly magnetize any woman to my goddamn feet if I want. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Come around me and watch. It's fucking ridiculous now, okay? But you cannot think like that. It just doesn't work. So let me explain something to you. Here's the answer that's coming to me. A jaguar or a lion, or you pick a hawk, what are you? An eagle, a hawk, one of those animals?
Jaguar.
Jaguar?
Yeah.
That was the first one I said, okay. Okay, let me tell you the exact sentence that came to me. A jaguar does not need a self-help book. Alright, so that was the answer that came to me, but I just didn't know if it would decode well in your head or not. But now that you said it was a jaguar, then it was probably for you. Look, a jaguar does not need a self-help book. A jaguar doesn't think, how do I get back to the time I met her? Because he's there. He is the moment. He's now. He's with her now. He doesn't want to go back to how he met her, because how he met her was before. He needs to be now, again, with her, and seduce her now, again and again and again. And if I went up to a jaguar and I were to fuck him up, I would say, do you remember when you first met her? He'd be like, well, what do you mean? The first time you met her, oh, hold on, I was about to go meet up with her. What do you mean? Listen, you made quite an impression the first time, jaguar. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess you're right, because she's been sniffing my ass recently. Okay, so I want to make sure you don't fuck up. Go back to where you were. He was like, oh shit, okay, so now the jaguar is there, and to the degree he's trying to do that, he's lost naturalness. And she's looking at him like, what's wrong with you? Are you not looking at me? She's like, I'm in a different place than I was when I met you. Why are you trying to be in the same place? Right? The old Chinese proverb. You can't step into the same river twice. You step in, step out, step back. It's a different river. Time is a river. They've said it from ancient times till now, right? You can't step back into time twice the same way. What happened, happened. It's no longer important. What matters is that you now face her. Okay? You may face her weaker. You may face her stronger. But you have to face her genuinely. And your strength comes from saying, look, let me give you mine, okay? So many different situations. Recently, I've been crying every single day, right? And, okay, there's a woman, right? She's talking, she says, how are you? Fucked up, broken, hurt. What? Yeah, I don't even know how the fuck I'm gonna go on anymore, actually. Why would you say that? Why would I say that? Because that's what the fuck is going on. Do you want to know, or are you just fucking around here? Okay? Now, if that's a hot woman, I look like this, which I do, and I act like that, she's gripped. Watch this. I'm going to keep it super positive now. Okay? How are you doing? Feeling great. I'm feeling, oh wow, that's good. Okay? Let's create a little more distance between us, actually. Okay? How are you feeling? Fucking broken. If there was a fucking drug that I could take that would end my pain, I would do it. But there isn't one. Because I know whatever I take, I have to go back to it again. But if it was a one-shot drug, I'd be in it. What if you lost your memory? I would take it. I would take it. What if you could never remember that person again? I would take it. I'm not here to honor their memory. If they're a memory, fuck them. Excuse me, I don't know how far can I go with this thing. Okay? If they're a memory, fuck them. I don't want them as a fucking memory. Because I don't make memories out of people unless they die. So someone made a memory out of me. And I want to annihilate every aspect of them in my fucking existence if I could. Do you regret meeting them? Yes. If you could do it again, would you do it again? No. Then how come you have a video that says the opposite? Because during that video, that's how I felt. Should I do a video every time my mind changes? Because originally why I did the video was not to help you, but just to express what my teacher told me. And then it became everyone's listening to me. I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but now I have a lot of people that are watching me. How do you feel about that? How do you feel that if every time you went through something, there would be people around the world that would observe you and make a decision on their life based on you? Okay? That's who I am. Now, who are you? Because obviously you're beautiful. One thing I've learned, you could be an evil bitch or a good bitch, but if you're beautiful, I'm still gonna talk to you. That's one thing I fucking learned about myself. Okay, now, I can run this story on and on and on and on, and I can guarantee you that I would become more attractive as I went forward. And at no point would I give a fuck about making her like me. And that's what would make me so fucking hot. And she would feel it, because she'd be that girl who, listen, go on my Instagram. There's a girl with the tattoos I just took a video from, right? Remember her? If you saw my Instagram, you would know, because she's fucking hot. I didn't know, because I was at this fucking celebrity event with the Academy. You know that whole thing that I did recently, if you've been watching, right? If you haven't been, why the fuck are you watching me now? Right? You're like so far behind. I just want to say fuck you to anybody who just saw me right now. Like, oh, well, you know, I've been checking out your shit for a month. Wake the fuck up, okay? Wake the fuck up. So, anyways, I see this bitch, and she's fine. She's legitimately fine. I see all the rappers talking to her. And I'm like, okay, so obviously that's the bitch I'm gonna get today. Because everyone's trying. That is the target today. So I wait. I'm within her field of sight. She's tattooed, I'm tattooed. So I know there's gotta be this, at least, between us. I'm gonna make it fast. Because anyways, I walk past her. She's talking to a rapper. I say something to him. I look at her like this. I go, what's up? I go, let's look at my fist, right? And she kind of looks at me. Oh, no. The first thing was, I go past her like this. I say something to the guy. She looks at me. I look at her. I said, tattoos are bad. Boys with tattoos are real bad. Don't you ever trust a man with tattoos. Boom. She's like, oh, don't worry. And I just went upstairs. Came back out. Looked at her. I said, didn't mean to be rude. What's your name? She's like, I think she said Angel or some shit like that. I go, easy. Okay? Bumped her like this. Went back. Sat down. Didn't say nothing. Waited. She came around. She's around me. Of course she's around me. I'm the only guy who wasn't licking her ass. She just happens to be where every time I look, she's within eyesight of me. Looking with body direct towards me. I know body language. I'm in her mind. I know this. Who's this fucking guy? Doesn't he know who I am? I have 437,000 followers. She goes, I didn't know. I just thought she was a hot girl. I know how to treat a hot girl. Came back, looked at her. I said, you want to sit down? And she's like, no. She goes like that. I said, oh, you're so tough, huh? Sit down. Sit down. She's like, I don't want to sit down. She goes like this. She goes like this to me. I don't want to sit down. Like all tough, right? And I was like, whoa, fuck, you're aggressive. Does that work for you? And she's like, what? She goes like this. I go, does that fucking work for you? Because it doesn't work for me. Okay? I go, I'm watching your body language. If you want to know who I am, I'm a body language expert. You're leaning like this, like this. You know what that means? You're fucking tired, so sit the fuck down. And she kind of looked at me. I grabbed her hand and I set her down. She was like this. I swear she sat like this. That fine girl. And I was like, what in my mind? What is wrong? Oh, tuck your dick in, right? Excuse me, your balls are hanging out, right? And the day went forward. And I kept busting her balls. And whatever. And then, this is seduction. I suddenly went back to her. Oh.